But I want Stephany to give a testimony.
Well, I believe all of you know me, so I don't think I have to introduce myself. Well, I was saved when I was about 8 years old, and I've lived in Honduras my whole life. And well, this past year has been a really hard year for all of us. Like my dad said about my grandpa dying, you know, that was really hard. He was just there all the time, and I didn't really. I knew someday. I knew in my heart that someday he would be gone, but I guess I just didn't. I didn't just, you know. It was like it would never happen. You know, I didn't really think that it would ever happen. And then a few months later, I don't know if you all heard about one of our intern boys drowning. He was a good friend of mine. And that was the hardest thing, I think. I mean, what happened with my grandpa was hard, but I mean, this was different because he was 19 years old, he was about to graduate, and you know, that wasn't supposed to happen, and it was on my birthday. And when he died, it just made heaven. I was taught my whole life about heaven, hell. I believe it all 100%. But it just made heaven for me just more real. Because nobody close to me really had died before, and I had 2 people that I loved up there. So, I want to work for the mission. I want to keep on doing what my grandma did. Oh, I don't think I'll ever be just like her. I don't think anybody could be just like her, but I want to be there for her and help her and try to get some of the load off of her, because she can get very stressed out sometimes. I know that, and I want to help her. And I just want to ask of you to pray for me. I'm still struggling about whether I want to go to college or not. I don't see how I could leave my grandma right now, but just pray for me, and I'm going to try to do whatever God tells me to do.
Amen. I tell you what, I love Stephany. You know, she was talking about Hyman that drowned. Boy, you're talking about a surreal situation. I mean, it was just unbelievable that day. See, Hyman was a good kid, and he had just gotten saved in our, he got saved at the youth camp, and that we had at the youth crusade. And then about 4 months later, because that was